Well, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. Recording this the night before. It's actually 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So I can sleep a little later. And we're Leviticus 16. And I will tell you, this is actually a pretty important chapter. So we're going to go a little bit slower through it. Okay? Verse 1. The Lord spoke to Moses after the death of the two sons of Aaron, who died when they approached the Lord. The Lord said to Moses, "Tell your brother Aaron that he is not to come whenever he chooses into the most holy place behind the curtain in front of the atonement cover on the ark, or else he will die, for I will appear in the cloud over the atonement cover." Okay, now in the tabernacle, there was the main courtyard area, and inside that was the holy place, and inside that was the most holy place, and that's where the 10 Commandments were in the Ark of the Covenant. Only the high priest could go, but he could only go at certain times. And then God's saying it's when he appears in the cloud. Okay, that's very important. There was a veil that separated the most holy place from the rest of everything else. When Jesus died on the cross, that veil was torn in two. And so what that means is we now have access to that. But back then, nobody did except the high priest, and just on rare occasions. Now look, verse 3. Look at what all was required to enter that place. Okay, verse 3. This is how Aaron is to enter the most holy place. He must first bring a young bull for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. Okay, and I'll be honest, I don't really understand the differences between the sin offering and the burnt offering. All right, verse 4, he is to put on the sacred linen tunic with linen undergarments next to his body. He is to tie the linen sash around him and put on the linen turban. These are sacred garments, so he must bathe himself with water before he puts them on. From the Israelite community is to take 2 male goats for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. All right, so we had a young bull and a ram, and now we got 2 male goats and a ram. Verse 6, Aaron is to offer the bull for his own sin offering to make atonement for himself and his household. So the bull is for the high priest. And he's to take the 2 goats and present them before the Lord at the entrance to the tent of meeting. Okay, now watch what's going to happen here. Verse 8, he is to cast lots for the 2 goats. That would be like rolling dice, okay? 1 lot for the Lord and the other for the scapegoat. Aaron shall bring the goat whose lot falls to the Lord and sacrifice it for a sin offering. But the goat chosen by lot as the scapegoat shall be presented alive before the Lord to be used for making atonement by sending it into the wilderness as a scapegoat. So we've got 1 goat here that we're actually going to kill, and the other one we're going to send it into the wilderness. All right. And let me tell you what that signifies. Okay. It signifies the fact that not only is the blood of that goat and that goat's life offered for sin, but also that goat is actually taking the blame of our sin and going into the wilderness. So it's paying the punishment, is taking the punishment for our sin, but also the blame. And that's why it's called the scapegoat. And if you've ever heard that phrase scapegoat, this is where it comes from. All right, we're going to continue in this chapter. We're going to go through the whole chapter. We're going to go through it kind of slow, because what you're seeing here, you're seeing a picture of what Christ did for us. All right. But anyway, we got through verse 10, so we're going to be in Leviticus 16, verse 11 next time. Thank you so much for watching. I will call you later today. We'll figure out what we're doing tomorrow, okay? Thank you for watching this edition of Take 5.